Hey YouTube, this is Thompson. How y'all doing? Okay, so I want to talk about emotions. This video might be very intense. This video could be calling out women that don't like men's feelings. This video will be calling out the results of women not caring about men's feelings. So this might get intense. So if this video is too much for you, then you might as well just watch another video, because I'm going to go all in. And if I have some more, I'll do it in another video. Alright, so here we go. My bad, I'm just coughing. Okay, so now. Right now, I just watched this video where he said that why men don't cry, why men don't open up. It's because most of the time, if he's open up, he's mostly complaining. When he's opening up, he's mostly called a little bitch. When he's opening up, he is vulnerable and weak as fuck. When he's opening up, he ain't strong. He ain't no protector. He ain't no provider because of his feelings. Like women know that when a man shows his feelings get the best of him, and they don't like that. They don't. Even the men who are tough and soldiers, they don't like men that have feelings too. They don't like that, especially when you're going in the army or a navy or something like that. As a man, you can't show feelings at all. Like, you just have to cry by yourself when nobody's there, so that they don't see you as a weak motherfucker. And that's what I have to do sometimes. It's what I mostly have to do, so that people don't see me as weak. Especially your family. You know, when you're a little boy, and you done something wrong, and they whoop your ass, and they expect you to not cry, but you cry, and they tell you they tell you this: I'll give you something to cry about. Stop crying like a little bitch. Stop crying. You're a man. The fuck is wrong with you? It's like we're programmed to not cry. We're programmed to not show feelings. We're programmed just to protect, provide, work our ass off, and not show vulnerability. And that's the society we've been living in. I think even in the back days, 1970s, I don't know as much, because I wasn't born in the 1970s. I wasn't born in the 1950s. I was born late 90s, going to the 2000 generation. So I don't know much as the 19s. I don't know much, but I know the 2000s because I was born before that. So I barely experienced the 19s. I was only like 1 year old in the 19s, and I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember if I was even talking or barely had my eyes open. But that's beside the point. I'm trying to say is that the generation is so fucked up, we cannot show our feelings to any woman or any man. We have to show feelings to ourselves. We have to keep our feelings to ourselves, because we can only be weak alone. We can only be vulnerable alone. That's the way it is in society, even though women or our mothers tell us to open up. You're not okay with that. Women are not okay with that. By the time he shows it, because they expect him to not show too much feelings. But then again, they're mad. But then again, they complain when a man doesn't show his feelings, and when he doesn't tells you about his day, his bad day, and tells you what's on his mind. You complain about that and get upset about that when he doesn't do it. But you still don't like it when he's opening up. What the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What the fuck do you want in a man? What do you want a man to do? Otherwise, don't bother him. Don't bother if you don't want him to show his feelings. Don't bother him if he's vulnerable. Leave him the fuck alone. But you're crying because you're all alone and no man's gonna want to provide or protect you. You be asking where the good man at? They're gone! You pushed them away! And now you're 30, 40 years old, 50 years old without a man. Get used to it. Get used to being alone. Because men are used to it. You're not. So go ahead and cry. And most of us are suicidal. Most of us men are suicidal because you break our fucking hearts. You push us away. You throw us away like we ain't shit. Our feelings ain't shit. You know that. We as men know that. A man should not be alone. Fuck you. Fuck the Bible. We've seen a generation. How's the church going to help the generation be better? It doesn't. And it hasn't been trying so far. For us people. And here's what else would I understand. The suicidal rates. Higher suicidal rates of men. More than the women. I find that fucking sad. I find that fucking stupid. Maybe when I kill myself, it'll go higher. It'll probably go up to like 1,000%. If this keeps up. If you want a man to open up and show his vulnerability, listen up. Shut up. And understand. Don't think he's complaining. Don't think he's bitching. Actually listen up to understand what he's saying. And sometimes just because he's a man with feelings doesn't mean he wants support right now. That doesn't mean he wants emotional support right now. Doesn't mean he wants to talk to you about his day. Doesn't mean he wants to talk to you about what's on his mind. If he doesn't feel like opening up, then he doesn't feel like opening up. You can't force a man to open his feelings if you think he's complaining. You don't want him to be a little bitch? Leave him alone then. Most of us men can't even open up because we don't fucking trust anybody to open up. Not even our mothers. Not even our women that we have in our life. I don't even have a fucking woman in my life. Hell, I shouldn't be fucking dating my 3 exes. I shouldn't have fucking dated at all. Hell, I should have been dead at fucking 12 years old. I had suicidal thoughts since I was 12 years old, since I lost my grandmother. And I want to tell you my another emotional story. So if I'm going to open up and you think this, and if you think I'm bitching, get the fuck out this video. Watch something else. So I'm going to tell you my emotional story. Here, I'm going to tell you that that in elementary school where I was always crying because I was bullied by this one man. And I was bullied, this one kid. I've been bullied by this one kid. And he bullies me all the time. Like I was playing baseball, and then he was hitting the ball, throwing the bat at my leg. I was crying. I was so emotional about that. I was crying. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'd be crying in middle school, where I have a collection of pens just to draw or write something on, because I like those type of pens. Every time I lose a pen, I fucking cry. I cry over a goddamn pen. And another thing I do cry about. I cry about losing my fucking Nintendo DSi. Wait a minute, I still have it, but I don't even use it. Nintendo 3D. I lost that shit. I was fucking crying. I be crying because I could never win a fucking game. I be crying because what is it? You know what? I was crying when my teacher, in elementary school, when I was crying because my teacher be going away. I was crying over that. As a kid, I be crying over everything. I cry when I get locked out of the house and I don't have a key to get in the house. I cry over a fucking balloon that is up the sky and I can't even reach to get it. I cry over that. So I'm always emotional somewhere. But I have to stop just to make sure that people don't see me as a weak motherfucker. As a weak fucking bitch. As a weak, soft, fat fuck. It has ingrained us to not be little bitches in life. And I fucking hate myself for that. I fucking hate myself for showing too many feelings to people. Because they don't fucking care. And I can't make people fucking care. I just can't. Just because I'm emotional doesn't mean I want to tell you about it. I don't want to talk about my goddamn feelings. Shut up. Talk about something else. Change the goddamn subject. All I want, here's the too many expectations of women. They expect a protector, they expect a provider, and now they expect a man to open up, but not too much. Like fucking 25%. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to be no protector. I don't want to be no fucking provider. I just want to be the person they want to connect with. Emotionally, physically, and mentally. What the fuck is wrong with that? If you, as a man, if you're in a relationship with a girl and she doesn't like it when you open up, get rid of her. Get rid of that bitch who doesn't care about your feelings. It's kind of stupid where she gets to open feelings for you, but you have to hide yours until she has feelings for you first. That shit ain't fair. And you know what? You know what else is not fair? They get to pick a man they choose. Women do the choosing, not the man. He has to go with, he has to accept that he's chosen or not. Am I okay? Fuck no! And I don't care. You know what? This is going to go darker. You know what? Let me tell you this. More suicide rates of men more than the women. You know what? I want the opposite of that. I want to see more rates of women killing themselves than a man. I want to see that. How would that make you fucking feel? Huh? You'd probably be more fucked up. Oh, wait a minute. No, it won't. It'd probably be more fucked up when it has more suicidal rates of men. Probably more 1,000. Probably a fucking million. Maybe I do need therapy. But I'm not ready for that yet. I'd probably rather live and die. Whatever the hell I want to. And I still care about women because I'm in love with them sometimes. You know what? It's not my fault that there are a lot of beautiful women who are still insecure and so fantasizing. I just wish I didn't fall in love with a woman in the first place. I wish I didn't watch fucking porn. I wish I didn't watch all these TV shows of where there's clips of hot women everywhere. I wish I didn't watch all these things. I wish that I wish I wasn't fucking human. I wish I didn't have fucking feelings. Probably, I wish I was numb as a fucking kid without any goddamn feelings. Maybe I should be a fucking robot, so I don't show feelings like a weak bitch. Because I'm tired of proving myself that I am human to people. I'm tired of proving myself that I can still be human with emotions. I hate proving myself that. Yeah, it's okay to be. Yeah, I know I'm only human, but that doesn't mean I want to show my goddamn feelings. I'm not in a goddamn mood for that. I don't want to right now. I don't want to show my goddamn feelings right now. I don't want to tell you my day right now. I don't want to tell you what's on my mind right now. I'm not in the mood for that. Okay? You can't force me to open up feelings if you don't want me to force you to open your feelings to me. We got to be fair with opening each other's feelings, finding the right time for it. Because if we don't, none of us is going to get what we want. And none of us is going to be really able to communicate in a better way. There's no better way in communication. There's no better person in relationships. It's just fucking people who come and go. Maybe in other countries, I don't even know right now. I feel fucking brainwashed in this generation of dating. I feel fucking brainwashed with feelings and all that stuff, what they tell us not to do. I feel fucking brainwashed, and I'm fucking overwhelmed. I'm burnt out by society. And don't be crying once I'm dead. Don't get all emotional because I'm dead. You didn't care about me before, why care now? Probably, I'd be a lot happier when I'm dead. Maybe when I do kill myself, I feel a lot happier once the blood is out of my system. Once my skin is torn up apart. Once my brain has fucking splattered on the goddamn floor. Maybe once I swallow all the pills and my body doesn't work no more. I feel a lot happier. Because I feel like I exist for nothing. I be human for fucking nothing. Maybe when the parents raise a kid and once it'd be once a parent raises a kid, it'd be a parent's fault. But once the kid kills himself, it won't be their fault anymore. My existence is like when a kid kills himself, his existence is canceled. It's going to be mostly dislikes. If you like this video, like. Had enough of this. Everybody, good night. Peace out.